If you want to get organized, but you always walk away from these sessions more overwhelmed than when you arrived, then you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Jacqueline from Home Reimagined, and today I'm going to be breaking down your house into the 3 most cluttered and overwhelming spots and teach you how to tackle them with time-saving and quick organization tips. And I do mean quick. These will be so simple that you can actually put them into place today, even while watching this video. Sound intriguing? I thought so. Now, before we dive on in, be sure to download my free home organization guide below to get even more tips, details, and any of the products that you may see in my video today. And don't forget to find me on social media to learn more about cleaning and organization and all kinds of hacks. Now, let's dive on in. If your kitchen feels like a chaotic dumping ground, cluttered countertops, drawers that won't close, and random items stuffed above the fridge, this is your sign to reset. Let's solve it one area at a time with simple hacks that actually work for us busy people. When you can't see what you have, you end up buying it again. That's the story of every pantry at one time or another. First up, clear containers. If you're still using your flour, sugar, or pasta in the bags they came in, this tip is for you. Switching to clear, airtight containers not only helps prevent weevil infestations, and if you've ever had one, you know just how bad it is, but it also makes it super easy to see when you're running low on something you use all the time. And bonus points for labeling the container so everything has its place and it's a breeze to grab what you need. If you have kids in your house, set up a snack drawer or bin filled with snacks you actually want them to eat at a low height so kids can help themselves instead of asking you. Want to double your storage of canned goods or jars? Grab a shelf riser to double your storage space and actually be able to reach the cans at the bottom instead of having them topple over. If you've got deep shelves or awkward corners, Lazy Susans are a total game changer. Use them to store things like jars or sauces, oils, or condiments. Just give it a spin, everything you need is right there. It's a small upgrade that makes a big difference. And if you're short on cabinet or storage space for small items like spices, grab a magnetic shelf and place it on the appliance or inside a cabinet to store spices within arm's reach of your cooking space. One of the best ways to keep your pantry functional and easy to use is by categorizing and grouping similar items together. Keep all of your breakfast foods in one section, things like cereals, oatmeal, and pancake mixes. Have a dedicated area for baking ingredients like flour, sugar, and chocolate chips. Group canned goods together and organize dinner or meal-related items in one spot, so everything is easy to find when you're meal planning or cooking. Trust me, it makes your pantry feel twice as big. Finally, here's a great way to reduce food waste: a use first bin. This is where you'll put anything that's close to expiring or items that you need to use up soon. This way you can plan your meals around the ingredients that are sitting in here and avoid letting food go to waste. Under your sink is often a hoarding ground for half-full bottles and mystery cleaning tools you probably forgot you even had. And that's because most people aren't using this space correctly. So here are 3 easy ways to tame that clutter. Think vertical. The most common problem in small and busy places like this is not maximizing the space. If you are only placing items on the bottom shelf, you're missing all the valuable space overhead. Instead, try using stackable clear drawers or 2-tier drawer options to double your storage in the same amount of square footage. No drills or building required. Not being able to reach the back of the cabinet can pose a big threat for losing items back there. Instead, place a Lazy Susan or a small turntable for tall cleaning bottles, backup sprays, or items that you use less often. They're out of your way, but you can still swing that tray around to reach them in a second. Did you ever consider that cabinet doors can also be storage space? Place towel hooks or command hooks on the door to give small items like dish gloves, rags, or towels a place to live. Hello, more storage. If grabbing a spatula feels like playing a dangerous game of tug-of-war with your drawer, let's fix that. First, start by dividing your utensils into 2 sections. 1, prep. These are items you use to prepare your meals like measuring cups or whisks. 2, cooking. These are items that you use to cook the meal, like spatulas and wooden spoons. Once you have these, either create 2 separate drawers for each. Prep being near an empty countertop space so you can work, and cooking being next to the stovetop. Or divide one drawer into 2 sections using divided, customizable bamboo drawers. You can customize each category's needs, and it makes it look really, really nice. This way you can create customized sections for your utensils based on their use. It also helps you see what you have duplicates of and can slim down on your drawers for less of a fight next time you need a spatula. For items like measuring spoons that always seem to go missing, try adding a mini command hook to the inside of your cabinet where it can hang, and you can hang all the spoons together or separately. This way, you'll always have them in one area that's easy to grab. Cabinet space is precious, no matter the size of your kitchen. So that may be why you're tempted to stack your dishes right on top of each other to save room, but this can also become impossible to reach the ones that are at the bottom when you need them. It's time for a smarter setup. For stackable dishes like plates, bowls, and mugs, use a shelf riser that gets the same storage as stacking, but with the actual ability to actually reach the items underneath without breaking them. Odd-shaped glasses can be a pain for storage and oftentimes feel like they take up way more room. So if you can't fit all your wine glasses in one single row on your shelves, try this. Flip every other glass upside down to squeeze in one more without risking breaking them. Stacking your pots and pans may seem like a great space-saving tip, but it can actually damage your dishes. Instead, place a small piece of fabric between each pan or use dividers so that you can keep them upright and scratch-free. And for the lids, either grab a vertical pot lid holder and mount it on the cabinet doors, or place 2 stick-on hooks on the cabinet door as a makeshift holder and slide it in for a DIY fit. Deep drawers and cabinets can feel impossible to keep organized, as everything seems to gravitate towards the back and pile into a huge mess. Try adding an expandable stick-on drawer. This will allow you to maximize the storage space and allow you to reach the items from the back easily. It's also perfect for keeping small appliances and the millions of attachments all together. And if drawers aren't your things, try adding a towel under the appliances. Easily, you can slide it forward so you can reach your appliances in the back easily. When everything ends up on the countertops, it feels like your kitchen is never clean. Did you know that visual clutter, all that stuff sitting out right now, can negatively impact your brain and your emotions? Yeah, this can lead to increased stress, difficulty focusing, and even impact your eating habits. So let's talk about the ever-catching countertop. Try to keep your countertops as clear as possible. That means storing appliances that you don't use every day, like your toaster and blender, in a cabinet or an appliance garage. I promise, it won't ruin your life to have to grab it from the cabinet when you do need it. And honestly, you should only leave 1 or 2 things on your countertop, like a coffee maker or daily medication. And for those smaller items that seem to collect on the countertops, grab a small tray or a pretty basket to keep them corralled into one space and not all over the place. The key here is boundaries. Just because there's a countertop doesn't mean it needs to hold your whole life. And if you're not sure where to start with organizing your kitchen, make sure to check out my YouTube video on how to organize your kitchen into 5 simple zones that will absolutely have your kitchen working for you. Bathrooms always feel small, no matter the size. And with someone who has a shared small bathroom that's short on storage, I can confidently say there are always ways to maximize your space. If you don't have a lot of drawer space, or you have to share a tight family bathroom, instead of cluttering up the countertops with everyday items, here are 4 ways to store your everyday essentials. Store daily use everyday items in prime real estate drawers. This is the top drawer or medicine cabinets, whatever is most accessible to you. Give each person their own drawer. If drawers aren't available, try using a portable caddy or a bin for each person in the family. They can grab it out and then use their essentials and put it away when they're done. Easy and clutter-free. Only keep the absolute essentials out in your prime real estate spots. Remember, everything else can live in backstop and be rotated in and out based on your current needs or seasons. Do not waste valuable space on items you barely use. And keep clutter from piling up on the countertop by adding stick-on bins to the inside of your cabinet drawers for small items. This uses that unusable vertical space and that tall shelf that you probably weren't using anyways. Hair tools and accessories always end up tangled and missing for me. So to avoid that, I tried these 2 simple hacks. I add stick-on hooks to the inside of your cabinet doors to hang hot tools to keep them tangle-free and easy to find. And for those loose bobby pins and hair ties that seem to get stuck in every drawer except the drawer you actually want, use an empty toilet paper roll to hold them securely and make it easy to find. Did you know that labels on products are meant to grab your attention? Yes, that means the labels on your shower bottles are a marketing tactic, which grabs your attention in the store to get you to buy it. But at home, you don't really need to be staring at overwhelming and stressful labels that make your head hurt. Instead, either decant products into minimalist matching bottles for a cohesive look, or simply remove the labels for a cleaner, less stressful look for your eyes and for the entire bathroom. And when you share a shower, you need to have a system. So try dividing up the shower by person, keeping one person's shampoo, razor, loofah in one area, and the other person's on another shelf. This will help you stay organized and functional for the whole family. And if you're short on storage in the shower, add adhesive shelves because this will add more storage. These add storage to a small shower without overcrowding it and making your small shower feel smaller. And finally, for all those random small items you need to corral, like razors and loofahs, try stick-on shower hooks. These grippers grab on items and allow you to discreetly hide your grooming products away from the outside eye. Let me guess, you're always scrambling to grab your travel-sized stuff right before a trip, adding more stress to your life and vacation. Instead, when you return home from your trip, restock your travel bottles and supplies immediately. Then put everything in your travel bag and store it put away. This way, it's already pre-packed, so next time, all you have to add is your toothbrush, meds, and daily use items, and you're ready to go. When you're sick, there is nothing worse than trying to find the right medication and being out of it. Pain meds, cold and flu, and all kinds of things are just jumbled together in some guest bathroom drawer, making it impossible to find. Instead, separate the meds by small zipper pouches. Cold and flu, allergy, first aid, and daily. This allows you to find everything you need by illness every single time. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to find out when you run out of something ahead of time instead of when you actually need it. All these products mentioned are linked for you in the PDF below. Grab it so you can set up your space without the guesswork. If you stare at your closet and still feel like you have nothing to wear, it's time for a closet that works with you, not against you. Let's rethink your space and your stuff. Slide a metal soda tab over the neck of a hanger. Now you can hang another hanger from it. This is perfect for outfit sets, similar tops, or just doubling your storage space. File fold your clothes in drawers to save space and actually see what you own. No more digging to the bottom or re-wearing only the things that are on top. To fold jeans neatly and keep them shelf ready, fold the legs up to the bottom of the pockets, fold the knees to the waistband, and then fold them in half. This makes it easy to grab and hard to knock over. Remember that your closet also has unused space, and that means untapped potential for organizing. The closet walls and sides are ideal for adding extra storage. Instead of just putting shoes piled onto the floor, add mounted shoe organizers onto the wall. Perfect for both men's and women's shoes of all sizes and styles. Add hat hooks to the inside of closet doors or cabinet doors. This will allow you to hang your baseball caps without flattening them. Accessories can pile up quick. Here are a few simple tips that keep them organized. To save space on your shelves, remove the stuffing paper from the inside of your large purses and instead stash your smaller purses inside the larger ones. This saves space and helps keep their shape. And if you're looking for a new bag but you have no storage, use a shelf or computer riser in order to double your storage space so you can put bags on top and below. And because closets can be overwhelming to organize, here are a few quick decluttering tips that will help you reduce the items and your stress. This hack is genius. At the start of the year, hang all of your clothes backwards on the rack. Every time you wear something, wash it, put it back with the hanger facing the correct way. At the end of the year, any hanger still facing backwards will show you what you haven't worn to identify clothes that you can donate without even thinking about it. Not sure about an item? Bag it up or move it to another closet, storage room, or even a friend's house. Seeing those clothes away from your main wardrobe will help you decide if you truly love or need them. If you need extra time, store it elsewhere for 2 to 3 weeks. If you don't go looking for it or you don't like it when you see it again, then it's time to go. Let go of anything that doesn't fit. Clothes should make you feel good. Clothes are meant to fit you, not the other way around. Reduce decluttering fatigue and overwhelm when it comes time to actually get rid of stuff. Instead, keep a trash bag in your closet always. Drop items in there whenever you try them on and they no longer fit or you decide you no longer like the item anymore. When it's full, take it straight to the donation center, and there you have it. the messiest and most chaotic rooms in your house solved with quick and efficient organization tips. I hope you found these tips helpful and that you're feeling ready to tackle your home's organization. Remember, whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, closet, or any other room, small, smart changes can make the world of difference in your home and how it looks and functions. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or find me on social media. I post daily home tips, cleaning hacks, and organization inspiration on all social sites, including YouTube. And don't forget to download that free guide below to get all the product links. And join me, Jacqueline, with Home Reimagined for more fun and organizing and tips. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and happy organizing.